Hi. Okay. So I made a resolution a very, very long time ago, and to this day I've kept it. And I'm going to explain it to you, but I got to tell you a little bit about my family and how I was brought up first. I'm 75% Italian. I was brought up Italian Catholic. So dad's Mark Mancini. His brother's Matthew Mancini. Mom's Margaret Loggia, like the actor Robert Loggia. Just real Italian. Like, we have Italian Christmas, 7 fish. But the catch is, we're rednecks. So we have seafood. We'll have crab cakes, fried shrimp, fried clam strips right out of a plastic bag. And we're kind of the eyesore of my neighborhood. Our next door neighbor owns a very successful crab shack right on, the C&D Canal in Maryland. And, trees everywhere. They got Christmas lights and shit every year. It's great. And we have fucking goose decoys as our lawn ornaments and no bushes. My dad stays out at night and calls on his goose call for shits and giggles because nobody's going to do anything about it. We actually had a boat parked in the very back of our 2-acre lot, not on a hard thing, which is technically illegal because you need to have hard substance. And one of our dickhead neighbors, who's a state trooper, called the cops. My dad's reply when my mom was out of town, because she's the sensible one, is to park every vehicle we own on the front lawn. So that was 2 boats, a truck, 2 4-wheelers. I think he dragged a fucking canoe out there and left it out there for the whole 3-day weekend. And so my dad's kind of a smart ass. And I take after him a lot. I'm physically built a lot like him. His family always tells me I look like him. And our sense of humor is very similar. He's in his 50s and he makes jokes that I laugh at. And I'm very crude. And the resolution I made when I was a little kid was I didn't want to be a cigarette smoker. My grandmother smoked them like a chimney, and she was in declining health my whole life. And it got to the point that when I was about 17 years old, the arteries in her leg clogged up, and she became an amputee from here down. And she lived in Florida at the time. And my dad would call her on the phone and be like, "Hey, Peg, how are you? Eileen, I got you a job at IHOP as a waitress. Her name's Jeanette." And he would hang up the phone, and he'd say, "Hey, Nick, we're going to ship your grandmother a parrot and an eye patch for Halloween this year." And that is, to this day, why I'm not a cigarette smoker. She moved up to closer to Delaware, where we're from, so she could spend time with her family before she passed. And I visited her in a nursing home Mother's Day, my senior year of high school. And she says to me, "Nick, can you get my slipper?" And I found one, and I couldn't find the second one. I thought I was so dumb, and I was like, she only needs one. And that's my story.